The past couple of years have been challenging, which I think we can all agree on given the current state of the world. Personally, I've been struggling in every part of everyday life. I lost myself and felt as though I was a shell of a person. The only way I could see life was solely surviving to the next day. I no longer had any dreams and questioned if there was any point in trying each day. I self-sabotaged and didn't participate in healthy habits, and in the end, it not only destroyed my health, but also my self-image. When I was little, I always felt the need to help people. I did my best by helping take care of my siblings, supporting friends through hard times by listening to them, or helping strangers in any way I could, if I had the courage to speak up. I had a lot of people around me, but ultimately, I was extremely shy and quiet. One thing that really helped me through life was dance and singing. I found that singing was also a way for me to help the people around me. I couldn't dance well, even though I enjoyed it, but with singing, I felt that maybe it was the only talent that could assist me with my desire to help people. I was never good at speaking my mind, giving advice, explaining how I felt, or even expressing how much someone meant to me, but I did try in my own ways. When I was in elementary school, I tried making my own song, and while I don't remember clearly how it happened or came about, I also tried putting on my own concert with my friends. Later on in elementary, there was a chance for people to show off their talents at school. I had a chance to sing, but it was up to the decision of a hat. I was going to perform my own song, but in the end, I can't remember if I actually put my name in the hat, but someone was chosen. I felt a pit form in my chest, and I knew right then and there that I truly wished it could have been me who went on that stage. I honestly forgot about this until I started reconnecting with an old friend of mine. After a year or two, I thought really hard about what I wanted in life. I knew I wanted to help people, but I didn't know how. After thinking thoroughly, I knew I wanted to work in psychology somehow. I knew that I couldn't get the courage to become a therapist and thought maybe becoming a psychiatrist would be a better path for me. So I made the decision and brought up my goals with my family. I was happy to finally feel like I had a direction for how my life would go. I didn't know what else I wanted, but I knew I wanted to at least do that if I couldn't amount to anything in any other way. As I sat alone in my room, I felt a tug toward my instruments. Playing it made me feel whole. I was never able to learn how to play it correctly, but I always learned a couple of songs before putting it down and forgetting. I didn't mind relearning the songs though, it gave me happiness, and every time I would relearn a song, I would feel just as proud of myself afterward. Later on, I really wanted to share my voice in playing, so I tried YouTube. I didn't know what I was doing at all, and the first video took a lot of effort because I was scared to sing or play instruments in my room, knowing my family could hear me. They had never ridiculed me for my love of music and singing. If anything, they highly supported me. I just couldn't help but feel embarrassed. I was extremely depressed, so even though I got the video out, I couldn't get myself to do it again. Months later, I decided to post again, and then I posted my last 2 videos. While it went better this time, I felt drained again because I was a perfectionist and was scared to post something absolutely horrid. As time passed, I had a really cool idea for music that I've been working on very minimally. As I watched new people and groups come into the music scene, that pit I felt after someone else got chosen to sing on stage formed again. It was heavier this time, as though it had been collecting over time in the back of my mind before finding its way to my heart. I love music. I love the aspect of music that helps people feel heard, brings people together, and heals. I really wanted to do something like that. I wanted to be that for someone, even if it was just for myself. So I decided that I would heal my inner child and become an artist. I am currently working on a project and thought, why not document this process as I start to see more and more results of my hard work? I still struggle with my mental health, which makes things difficult, but I have found ways to work around that. The first thing I learned is that things don't have to be perfect to be created. I would only listen to a K-pop group that helped me through many hardships. I let myself rest and listen to them, as they gave me strength. Those healing moments fueled me and made me want to keep working to become someone who can do the same thing for others. Now I'm here, finally ready to start my documentation and bring you guys along for the ride. I hope the one thing that you can take from this video or any of my future videos is to not give up. Even though I didn't believe it at first, practicing this mindset of being in the presence with my imperfections has improved my life a little bit. I'm not saying my life is perfect. I don't have my version of a perfect life at all. I'm still struggling with every part of my life you can think of. But I am finally 1% in the right direction, and that is enough. Don't let someone else, or, most importantly, yourself, tell you that it's not enough. Perfection is not real. Even machines mess up sometimes, and we are not machines. We are people, part of the natural state of things. It's completely okay to mess up, big or small, as long as we learn from it and consistently become 1% better.
Maybe I dream a bit bigger if there was nothing to see. If I lived in a house with